Hey guys, Manga Unboxed here, back for another video, and today I'm going to be doing my November reading log. So I didn't read as much as last month because I did a lot of reading last month, but I started some new series that I got after the haul, so you'll be seeing some things that you haven't seen yet, and I continued some series that I got the volumes for, so let's just hop right into it. Okay, so the first thing I read was The Promised Neverland, Volume 17. This is a series that I really love, and I've been reading for a while. I think I got it back in August. So there were some things that I didn't really remember as well, so I had to flip through Volume 16, go through some chapters. It made it a little bit less enjoyable, but it was still fine. I'm debating whether or not I should just complete it reading on the Shonen Jump app and then just pick up the volumes as they come out, which I might do, but we'll see. I have a lot of physical volumes to read, but yeah, this is a great series. I think a lot of people should be reading this. It gets a lot of love, but I think if you don't have this, you should definitely try it out. The first and second arc are amazing, and I think that this arc continues to impress. It not as much, but it continues to impress. Like, some crazy stuff happened in this volume that I really enjoy. Next up, I read volume 21 of One Punch Man. I love this series. This is a thick volume, and this series is one of my favorite shonen. It is up there with like the One Piece and Naruto and stuff like that, because I really love Naruto, but that's a different debate. Yeah, so this series is really good, very full of action, full of amazing art. Like, look at this. It had some more fights with Child Emperor, you can see, and it had a lot of sick stuff from Atomic Samurai. One of the first times we see him like actually fight. We saw him fight earlier, but some of his stuff was really, really cool here. And Flashy Flash had an amazing fight. I really love that. It was more focused around Flashy Flash, and a lot of crazy stuff is going down, and it's just like, it's so annoying because I think volume 22 comes out in like months and months, because like you see this art, like Yusuke Murata needs time to do this stuff. Like it's amazing. It's one of my favorites. Quick reads, like very little text, but like it's just eye candy. It's amazing. I love this series. If you're not reading One Punch Man, you gotta check out One Punch Man. Next up, we have another continuation volume. We have Beastars Volume 9. I love Beastars, and don't call me a furry for it, because this series has some like god tier writing, and these covers are pretty cool too. I thought that this volume was very good. It went over like a lot of stuff and continued well. This is another thing that I'm thinking of just reading online, like the whole rest of it, because I think there's 22 volumes, but like we're on volume 9. We're so far behind. But like, it's just such a great series. Like, if you're not reading this, like, come on, try out the first like 2 or 3 volumes, because the first volume doesn't really hook you a ton. The art isn't very good, but it's just the writing is so good. I enjoy the series so much. Like, there was not any lulls in this volume. This is probably the continuation volume that I enjoyed the most out of the ones that I've showed. Like, it's just great. Read Beastars. Read Beastars. As you guys saw in my haul videos, I have gotten recently, let me put the camera back on, The Way of the House Husband, and this series is very good, very funny. Let me just fix the camera real quick. Yep. And this series is just really good, very underrated. Something I don't see people talking about this series a lot is the art. The art is actually like very good, because it's just very clean. I just think it's very nice to look at. These volumes are very like fast paced, like it's like each chapter is its own thing, and I enjoyed these so much. I don't care if there's no plot, which I do sometimes care about. Like, I dropped Cowboy Bebop because I didn't like that each episode was its own thing. But don't attack me in the comments about that. I know Cowboy Bebop is supposed to be this great thing, but not my thing in my opinion. But that's another debate for another time. This series is just really good. Great covers. Like, it's just funny. It's just a fun time to read this. I've had the first volume for a while, and then more recently I was just like, why don't I have more of this? Like, I like it, I enjoy it, what's the problem? So I got more of it, and I highly recommend you check this out. I want to check out more comedy series like The Daily Lives of High School Boys. I'll probably watch the anime for that. And I definitely want to get Grand Blue Dreaming eventually. Next up, we have the infamous Deathnote series. I recently did a review on that, so I'll pop up a card right now around here. But I thought that this series was really good. It was a different kind of shonen. I don't know if it's even considered a shonen, because like there's lots of Shonen Jump series that aren't really considered shonen. But I thought that this series was really good. I really love intelligent characters, so this really did a lot for me. And I also like dumb characters, which is kind of weird, like Luffy and Naruto and Goku. But like some of the I don't know the word, like the plots that L and Light came up with to figure things out, like their plans, so complex, so detailed. The writing is great in this. And if you want to know more about it, I recommend you check out my review, because I really do go in depth there. So yeah, on to the next series. Next up, we got Satoshi Kon's Opus, which I read yesterday and I really enjoyed. This is a one-shot manga by Satoshi Kon, obviously, and I thought this was really good. I'm gonna be doing a review on it, so I'm not gonna go into a ton of detail here. It's actually on sale right now. I got it when it was in stock, but I think it's out of stock now, but you can still get it for like $12, I think, on Right Stuff. But it will come to you eventually, but it's not in stock right now, but it'll come. So this series is basically about a mangaka who is planning to kill off a character, and then he gets sucked into his own world, into his own manga. My bad. But so he gets sucked in, and like his doing all these, like the character interactions are just really good. Really good. I don't want to go into too much detail because I'm gonna be doing a full review on it, but I highly recommend you check it out, or you can wait for my review to come out and then see if you want to check it out. But this is probably my favorite one-shot manga in my collection, where I only have 3, All You Need Is Kill and The Cosplay. And I actually just started Message to Adolf. I'm like barely through the first volume, but pretty interesting so far. I'm not gonna really say anything about it, but I'm reading it for school, which is pretty cool. But like, yeah, barely through it. Just wanted to mention it. And next up, I started reading Bleach. Yes, I did get the box set, like I think a few weeks after my haul or something. But right now I'm on volume 16. This is empty right now, this box set, because I don't want to take them all off the shelf. That's a pain. But Bleach is actually really good so far. The first 9 volumes are like shit. They're bad. It's like, I don't even know if they're bad. They're just like, there's just nothing happening. Yeah, it was bad. I'm gonna say it's bad. But then the Soul Society arc at like volume 9, bro, it started getting mad good. I'm on volume 16. The Soul Society arc goes to 21, and it's an amazing shonen arc. If you like shonen arcs, like the Soul Society is like really, really good. I think it's just amazing. The fights are so good. That part with Kenpachi, if you read it or watched it, like his first fight, you could see. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but like that was just such a tense scene. It was amazing. It was great. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this series now that I'm past the first arc, which I think is called the Shinigami arc. But yeah, this is really good. My only problem with the Soul Society arc is how they it seems like everyone just powered up so quickly. Like, they went from being able to fight hollows to being able to go head to head with like captains and stuff, which is kind of crazy. But because these captains have like trained all their life, and these guys have trained for like a few weeks or something. Well, not really. Ichigo has been training for a while. I'm more talking about Chad and Orihime. But yeah, this arc is very good. If you like the other big three, you should probably at least check out Bleach. I can't really say anything because the first like 8 volumes are pretty bad, so it's hard to get into. But I think it stands among the big three. I think One Piece is still the best, and Bleach is probably the weakest so far. But again, I'm only 16 volumes in, so we really have to see. It goes more. Naruto is still better than it, but you know, like I said, we have to see. Okay, so this was my reading log. As you can see, I'm just getting my thumbnail ready. I don't know what came out, but yeah, I read a lot of good stuff this month. The highlights are probably, I can't say. I read a lot. It's pretty even. Like the stuff I continued: Bleach, Deathnote, Opus, House Husband, they're all great. As well as Much to Hate Off, but I just started it, so I can't really say much. But yeah, I'm very happy with what I've read this month. I didn't read as much as last month, but it's actually probably similar in size. Like last month I just read like a ton of stuff, so it's hard to beat that. But the next series I'm gonna read is probably gonna be like a seinen. So like, cause I've read like a lot of shonen and stuff recently, so I'll probably move on to something like heavy, like Berserk, Blade of the Mortal Vagabond, you know, something like that. Okay guys, see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Also, like and subscribe.